Hey everyone, thank you for being here. This week I am presenting an online tool called Book Creator, and you can find it at bookcreator.com. I think this is a very interesting tool because it has the opportunity to combine images, text, and voice. I'm planning to use this tool with one of my English teaching classes, and I normally have students from 12 to 15 years old, so I think it's going to be very engaging for them. I chose Book Creator because I have never used it before and because I wanted to explore new tools that can be engaging for my students. I think it's good to implement new learning opportunities and new tools that they can exploit throughout the class. I also wanted to create new challenges for my students, and I think this tool provides the right opportunities for them to continue practicing their writing and their speaking skills. Sometimes they feel insecure to talk within the class. So I think having recorded their voice will help them to present their ideas, to present their projects, and to feel more comfortable speaking in public in a different language. I also wanted to incorporate a tool that can serve as a repository for my students to track their learning. Sometimes it's easier for them to see how they have growth on their writing skills because we have tests, we have writing projects that are presented in written forms. However, it's really hard for them to see how their speaking skills are progressing over time. So I think having a book or having these type of tools will help them to see how their skills have grown over time. For this project, my students will have to find a book that is part of their interest and that is also according to their English level. So, for instance, in this case, I decided to use The Little Prince as an example of the activity that we will be performing through bookcreator.com. My students will have to have access to the full document. It will be required for them to read the whole document. However, they will be only presenting a short version of this document through bookcreator.com. Once the students have created an account on bookcreator.com, they can just start a new book, and it's very simple. I really like the interface of this place, and they can continue uploading pictures. For instance, we're selecting an image that we can use as a cover for our book, and it's related to the Little Prince, of course, as we are using it as an example. Then students can continue adding other resources such as text. So we're just typing any message like chapter one. They can change it and switch the location, and then they can continue adding other types of resources. They can even take pictures of themselves or any other type of picture. I decided to just import another image, and you can see it's very easy. You can just upload any image that you can find online. Once the students continue adding resources and adding other information and content that they consider necessary, then they can see how they are progressing, how their project looks like. Um, so they can go back and forth and see if they like it or if they can improve it. Once the students feel comfortable with their project, they can continue adding other resources, such as the incorporation of voice, and then they can just record themselves, and it's a very easy thing to do. They can just see if they like the recording, or if they don't like it, they can just do it again, and then they can just click on the button to add this resource to their books. They can continue checking again if they like it or not, and then they can continue adding resources. At the end, students can share this project, or they can even print it. They can create it as a PDF, but the idea is for them to publish it online. So they will just have to add a name of it and then click on Publish Book, and then they can continue sharing the book with their friends or family. And I think this is a very engaging way for them to share what they learn and to allow their parents or friends to become involved on their learning process.